Well, Ramey would always go, listen, Joey, you're too big for the fucking train. I can't have you in this fucking train.
Right.
So do me a favor, just go to the trailer and wait till I call you. And I would drink, what's that fucking juice that was like 22 bottles?
Pomegranate?
Pomegranate. They had it. I mean, it was the best.
Super, yeah.
It was the best. It was the best food movie I've ever been on.
Right.
I mean, they had tables upon tables upon tables of just breakfast stuff.
Yeah.
Lox, bagels, oatmeals, French toast, all those juices, all the coffees, Starbucks. I mean, they just had everything. Lunches, they paid you $25 to go get your own lunch, but they brought in lunch.
Right.
Fridays was steak and lobster tails. So this was my option then. I could sit in my fucking apartment in Hollywood and come up with creepy ideas, or I could sit down there and make scale plus overtime.
Lobster. Yeah.
You know.
Well, yeah, you go. You do the work. You show up.
Yeah, I showed up.
But it's still like, okay.
I showed up on time. I go up to the directors and go, what do you think? Today's the day. Not today, Joey. We'll call you when we need you. Then they would call me just to introduce me to someone.
What was the line? Can I hear the line? Surely you're.
If you want to get to him, you got to go through me.
That's it?
That's it.
That's what someone wrote? That's what someone stole from someone else?
Like $40,000 for that fucking line. And that was...
That's great.
With no residuals.
That's great.
Can you believe that shit?
You don't deserve residuals.
No. I fired the manager that told me, don't do that movie. That's for one day scale. I wouldn't do it.
And Harvey Fierstein was your manager.
No. It was some chick that thought she was badass. I have
a similar... There was no scale involved. I went to creative arts camp when I was 14, and they, at a creative arts camp, you do one audition, and then they put you in a play. There was like 10 different plays, and they just place you, however they do it. And then throughout the summer, there's other plays. They were putting on Our Town by Thornton Wilder. Anyway, I was so excited, because I was going to creative arts camp, coming from Dallas, Texas. All the kids were from New York and Los Angeles. I was like, this is it.
Where was the camp?
In upstate New York.
Okay.
And I was like, this is it. Like, this is when I get a chance to be somebody. And I auditioned, and they put me in Our Town, and I got the part of Lady in the Balcony, which is a person who sits in the audience. And during part of the play, the narrator pretends that he's at a town hall meeting, and he goes to the audience for questions. And I have to sit in the audience the entire duration of the play. And I stand up, and I have to say, is there much culture in Grover's Corners? That's the name of the town they live in. That's my whole line. And that's what, I spent the whole summer for this one play. And so I go to high school the next year. On the first day of school, I look at the fall play, and it's going to be Our Town. And I was like, I fucking got this. I'm going to play the lead. I watched her all summer. Or at least I'll be the mother. I'll be a cow. I'll be something. I read for it. I get Lady in the Balcony again. The same fucking line. 2 years in a row. So don't give up, kids.
Could you recite that play word for word?
I can recite that line word for word.
No, I'm thinking after sitting in the balcony
No, by the second time I was like, fuck this. I'm not paying attention. You guys can go to hell. I'm going to make out with my hot boyfriend.
I didn't know movies. I watched movies.
Yeah.
I went to movies. But when I moved out here, I didn't know dick. And Scott, he was one of the best talent coordinators a Comedy Store had. He was a guy that was really good looking. You thought he was straight, but he was gay as hell. Mm-hmm. And he drank more than anybody I've ever seen for a guy that size.
Okay.
And he kept it together. He was a functioning fucking wild man at the store. To the point where I remember one Monday I brought him, he got me a gig, and they go, can I give you a commission on this? It was like my first $750 gig.
Yeah.
I'm like, Scott, I have to give you Scott Day. He lives like in fucking Africa now amongst elephants and shit. Like, he moved here with Louis Anderson.
Okay.
Good looking dude. And I brought him a bottle of fucking expensive tequila at 12 o'clock when he got there. By 9 o'clock the bottle was fucking gone, and he was standing there talking to me about politics and comedy and shit. I'm like, this is not even reeking of tequila.
Right. Maybe he spilled it.
Huh?
Maybe he spilled it.
No, this motherfucker. And then he would sit there and drink and watch the acts till about 10:15.
Yeah.
He would wait for Mitzi, and then once Mitzi got there, he would leave.
Comedy Store's a very special place.
Scott Day. I don't even know what the moral of the fucking story was.
You said he was a good talent booker, whatever it's called.
Talent coordinator.
Yeah.
Why I brought it up? Who the fuck knows? This is great to have you here. I'm happy. I like having women on the podcast, and it's tough to get them on sometimes. And
Well, it's a scary
great.
neighborhood.
Is it really a scary neighborhood?
I did not want to get out of the vehicle.
I thought you knew it. I thought you knew it for some reason or another.
I know where we. I mean, I know the area. I know the.
Oh
valley.
boy, you would have hated the other place where we were at.
Where's the other thing?
Up the block, up second floor, real creepy. We walked out one night and there was a guy laying there, and the lady's telling him, "You got to call the cops." And all of a sudden, the lady knocks, and the next day he goes, "That guy was making believe he was asleep. When I went to the bathroom, he robbed my purse and he ran out of here or something."
I'd be like, why are you
Oh
telling me
my
this?
God! At night, I would shit my pants walking down the stairs. I'm walking out of that. I go, why do I do the podcast here?
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Then we found this place, and this is cool. There was a girl downstairs that had a real popular podcast. That's how I found this place. And I came and asked her if I could have it when she went to Rotten Tomatoes. Now she's at fucking CNN. But she started downstairs.
Right.
In this office right downstairs.
Well, it's important to have a space.
Yeah.
You know, you can do it at your house, but it's good, especially for comics, to have a place to go to. So this is good. It's lovely inside.
What's up, Lee? How you feeling?
I'm feeling fine so
Want
far.
another mushroom?
Sure, why not?
Sure, what the fuck? Your face is as red as your t-shirt.
Oh, yeah.
You both look like you're about to cry.
No, not yet.
No, I'm good. I had a good day today. It was nice and easy.
Yeah.
I didn't do shit. It was fun. Where were you last weekend?
I wasn't anywhere last. We finished Oddball.
Right now, the oddball. Where'd you go?
That I didn't go anywhere. I didn't go anywhere. I came from New York. Then I did Oddball. I didn't go anywhere. And then this weekend I'm in Denver. And it sold out. So I think there's like one show on Friday that's left.
And this is Comedy Works.
It's Comedy Works, but not in Larimer Square, the
The suburb.
suburbs.
Beautiful.
I haven't been. I've always played the Larimer Square one, and I'm a little sad because I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
I really enjoy that club. I know John Caparulo's there, and he's so funny. So I graduated up to the one in the suburbs, and so I'll go do that. And then my theater tour starts November 4th.
And this is promoting the
Netflix special.
The Netflix special.
The tour starts with that. We had to talk about T-shirts and stuff today. But yeah, and then that's it.
How many theaters are you doing on this
I think
tour?
there's 14.
And what size are the theaters?
A couple thousand.
Good for you.
1,400.
1,400 is perfect.
2,000. Probably, definitely not over 2,000. And then hopefully we'll do a second leg in Europe.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You want to go over there and give it a shot?
Yeah, I did London once and that was great. So all the English speaking places and maybe even Sweden because I think they're really into comedy.
They're really into comedy. That's
Yeah.
Pablo Francisco's joint.
Oh my God, I think he's so funny.
That's Pablo's joint up there. He goes every year. I know he was going there maybe 8 years ago for $100,000 for one show or something. So by now he probably goes there twice a year for $1 million.
And he's fine.
We're going in like fucking Marines, you understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.